The sixth stop on the ITU World Cup series was in Cagliari, Italy, and as the wind started to pick up, 60-plus men would hit the water with no wetsuit for just a one-lap, 750-meter swim. Beautiful conditions, a very technical, tough bike course, 5 laps, and some very challenging climbs and descents. It would not be long before the Frenchman, Raoul Shaw from France, would take out the pace and start to open up a gap on ITU Cagliari from Spain, Dar Smith from the United States. The Italians would have 3 or 4 men in the top 15 early on in the race, but it would be the Frenchman, Raoul Shaw, with about an 8-second lead over the rest of the competitors. Spain's ITU Cagliari would be out of the water, and then Smith from the United States just behind him. Shaw would have to make up his mind whether he wanted to go alone on the very challenging bike course or wait up for the athletes coming out 8 to 10 seconds behind. Dmitry Polyansky right there was just heading out in the top 15 as he headed out onto the course. Shaw held on for 1 lap on the very technical up and down course, but eventually some very talented chase groups would bring him back. Tim Van Hemmel from Belgium would do a lot of the work, as well as Luke Willen and Barza from Chile. And you can see right there that several large chase packs would be going after the leaders, all within less than a minute of each other. So the majority of the runners were all still within a minute as they got ready to come off the bike and start the 5-kilometer final run. It would in fact be David Wild right there from New Zealand, the Kiwi, being very active on the bike, and he would be first to hit the blue carpet. But with over 25 men coming off behind, it was going to be a battle for 5K, and some great runners, including Luke Willen right there, would be getting ready to head out onto the 2-lap 5-kilometer run. Wild showing aggressive behavior in the early stages of the run, trying to do his best to steal his first ever podium. But it would not be long before the Italians, who were not far back at the 1-kilometer mark, would start to make their move on the course. And while Wild was hanging on, the man who had a 13th place finish earlier in the year and 8th in Chengdu would have to be worried about 2 Italians coming very quickly behind, and the crowd would be excited. How many times in the past on the circuit have we seen home athletes have great races? And Stata from Italy was having the race of his life. He is a former under-23 European champion. And with less than a kilometer to go, he caught Wild from New Zealand, started to make his move, used the energy of the crowd, and a brilliant final last kilometer by the Italian, Stata, coming in across the line for his first ever World Cup win. He would have a teammate, Anceleri, back in 3rd place, and Wild would have his best ever performance as well. A day of first, but the Italians had a breakthrough day.
This is my first victory, and it's a home victory, so I'm really happy. I cannot believe it. I'm really arrived here, and I don't think that I know that I could well, because I'm used to running as well, but not so fast to can win. But today, I don't know how. Maybe the home public, I push all I have, and in the last 1K, I realized that I could win. So I give all myself to this victory.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this course. Coming back from exterior background, I just loved the course for the road ride. That hill was kind of my strategical plan, just to keep on attacking and just wear down the legs. I've been doing a lot of high watt training, so coming off the ride, I felt real comfortable, and I just went from there. I had a real good T1 and just kept on going until I couldn't go.
It's very good, this podium. I look in the front for Tokyo 2020, and I think it's very good point for me and very good position, and thanks